Hi, my name is Ayanna, and today we're going to talk about the impact of artificial intelligence on university education. And here I brought a special guest here to talk about it.
My name is Catherine, and I'm a peer advisor here at the university.
And today we're going to talk about this topic here with Catherine. The first question is, how has AI changed the way you approach your coursework or studying?
So I personally do use AI to study. I prefer Quizlet. They have an option where you can insert files, lecture notes, questions, things like that, and it creates a study guide for you. So I definitely take advantage of that part of AI. And if I am studying my calculus homework and I'm having trouble finding a solution to a problem, then I'll insert that into ChatGPT because it gives me the step-by-step process of how to solve that problem. So I'll be able to take notes and pay attention how they do that without just inserting the answer into the answer box. I also get to see how they got there.
Has it made you more efficient or dependent?
Honestly, I feel like it's made me more dependent on AI. I have gotten used to using it almost every day to help me organize my thoughts for my work, even though I know studying is better without the use of AI and learning the material by yourself and creating your own study guides. But I have gotten into the system of using it consistently to help me organize my thoughts and answers.
Okay, question 2. In your opinion, how does AI affect academic integrity and originality in college work?
Well, honestly, I know that AI can be used for cheating. People will use the answers that AI gives them, say if it's for a research topic, or say they're also doing calculus and they'll just insert it into their Word document or answer sheets. So I know it can be used harshly against schools' policies to quickly get an answer, to rush to get things done, not really putting any effort in. And it doesn't help a person be original and individual in their work because they aren't thinking for themselves. They're getting their thoughts and ideas from another source. So you don't really get to hear like that person's voice through their work.
Do you think using AI counts as cheating? And if you do, where do you draw the line?
I definitely see how AI can be seen as cheating. If people use it harshly, then they can use it to do all of their work for them while they aren't soaking in any of the knowledge or subjects that they're supposed to be learning by themselves in class. They're just having AI do it by themselves. And again, in research essays, they could be looking up entire papers, putting it through AI to get rid of the plagiarism detector and using someone else's words besides their own. But I would draw the line before you feel like you aren't soaking in any of the information from your classes and you're just using it to get your work done for you, and the grades that you're receiving are not due to your own thoughts and effort.
Okay, third question. Do you think using AI to strengthens or weakens skills like critical thinking and creativity, and why?
I honestly think that it would weaken critical thinking skills because it's doing a lot of the work for you. You're not putting too much effort into practicing the work or studying the work. If you don't have any ideas on a topic that you're supposed to be doing for work, you can easily look something like that up instead of thinking for yourself of what you might be interested in researching on your own. However, when it comes to creativity, I think it can be a good tool. I think it might strengthen that actually. If you're trying to design a website or get your image out there with posters or join the clubs, things like that, I think that can be used as an advantage. And that can help you get your ideas out on paper a lot easier if you're not so artsy. So it can encourage people to explain their ideas and then produce an image, things like that. I think can be a good tool to have.
Okay, question 4. What ethical concerns do you think universities should be paying more attention to when it comes to AI?
In my opinion, I think they should be paying more attention to bias not only academically but mentally as well. I have a few experiences where my friends have used ChatGPT as almost a therapist, where they ask it personal questions or questions that are opinionated, and it kind of just agrees with you and has your back on everything. I feel like it agrees with you only so that you get to come back and use it more. But another factor I think is plagiarism. Plagiarism a big problem, and that should be identified more on campus as well academically, because it's a crime and it's not beneficial to the student in general. So I think those two are important to pay attention to.
Okay, question 5. Looking ahead, how do you think AI will transform the university's learning experience in the next few years?
Honestly, I think that it could help advance the coursework and planning of classes. I think professors would be able to use AI to help them organize their course materials and ideas into lecture slides, and gives it a more personal touch to it for the students to better understand. On the student side, I think that they could use it to their advantage to help them organize a concise version of the study notes and lecture slides to make study guides like I do, or other ways that you prefer learning. And I think it could be a good tool if it's used right. But if it doesn't get used right, I think that it could decline the academic standing of students and the rate of graduation.
Thank you, Catherine, for your valuable insights on artificial intelligence on university education. My name is Ayanna, and thank you for having us, and see you next time. Bye.
Bye.